Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shindara, and if this is your first time here, what took you so long? Kindly go ahead, hit that red button. You see that red button? Yes, hit it. That red button says subscribe. Trust me, that button does not bite. Just hit it. And while you are at it, please kindly like, share, drop comments. You know I love hearing from you. Now in my last video, I took you all on a tour to a place I like to call Little UK, which is right here in Nigeria. And did I mention that there's more to where that came from? Well, today you're going to experience the other side of that journey, the tough, the raw, the behind the scene moments of our adventure in Little UK. Now I know you might be wondering that what an archaeologist doing on a tour, my dear. Well, the truth is, if we don't move, we don't find. Archaeological sites don't just pop up and say, "Hi Femi, I've been looking for you. Shindara, I'm here." So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the challenges of doing archaeological fieldwork in mountainous terrains, all in search for traces of early humans in Nigeria. Let me tell you, this was the longest I've ever walked in my life. Yes, the longest. Imagine trekking for hours, carrying heavy equipment, and still having to stay focused on the research. It was no easy thing, but would I do it again? Absolutely, because this is what archaeology looks like in real life: raw, rugged, and it's so rewarding. So stick around, let me take you deep into the heart of the mountain, as we call Little UK in Nigeria. Anyways, what I'm letting us know the challenges is just for you as an archaeologist. Maybe you're planning on, maybe for someone that is planning on studying archaeology, or someone that is already studying archaeology, or someone that is planning on going for any research or field work in a mountainous terrain, so they can prepare ahead. I want you to learn. It's a must for you to learn. I can't make a video and you will not learn from it. So that is the reason why I'm making this video. So while I'll be discussing the challenges, I might also be adding up solutions. There are some that are unavoidable, there are some you cannot avoid, but we have to discuss them so we can get prepared for the journey ahead. So my very first challenge is difficult terrain and trekking fatigue. Yes, you cannot avoid this one. You have to trek as an archaeologist though. Don't let anybody deceive you, especially for this kind of research whereby you have to climb mountains. Your bike, your car cannot climb the mountain now, my dear. You trek, just as the Israelites did. You're gonna trek. So we literally trekked the very first day. We trekked for 2 hours and another 2 hours plus when we're coming back. The place is far. It's far like heaven. The place is far from the main community, and even if you sneeze, nobody's going to hear you. So I just need to tell you to be prepared. Yoruba English. Prepared. Just be prepared to trek. And as an archaeologist, you are going to carry equipment. So there were times where we had to carry our equipment and we're trekking alongside the same time carrying equipment and still having to trek. It was so terrible. At that point I was thinking that, shame my daily bar. Is this I want to make mommy and daddy proud? Is this archaeology really my thing? Well, it is my thing, because at one point I had to ask the question, if we get to make use of jets, if archaeology gets to improve to an extent where we make use of jets in locating archaeological sites around mountainous areas. What fun would that be if we have to eradicate field walking in archaeology, which is quite interesting and fun? What fun would that be if we have to just erase field walking from archaeology? So I still believe that this is quite interesting, and you have to continue trekking. Every job has its own side, so trekking makes it all fun. At least it's part of the procedure. Another challenge is altitude sickness. So if you are someone who is scared of heights, I just need to remind you that archaeology will help you to erase your fear, because you are going to climb mountains. You're going to climb mountains. You'll be seeing heaven from, like, that place is like quite, they're tall mountains. They're just It's just a lot, like you're saying in this video. At one point you might even have breathing difficulties, dizziness, or fatigue. All this, me, I experienced it in one day and I survived, so I can tell you, you will survive too. Another issue we had was communication. There's poor connection in areas like this. You see, your NTN sim, your Airtel sim, and your 9 mobile sim is very useless. Someone said look, it's very useless in this place. There's no way you communicate. Empty everywhere you go. This one didn't follow you to the mountain, or you can't go anywhere. So forget it. There's no way you can communicate with each other. Yeah, I think the only way we could communicate was having to whistle, do to call each other. It was not funny. At one point, it's advisable for you to work with your teammates. Do not work alone. Don't do like Jack and Chow. This kind of adventure, you will be surprised, you're gonna lost. Another thing is scarcity of resources. There is no nearby shops or vendors around the mountain. Don't think there's a place where you will buy biscuits and sweets. Maybe if you see witches in the evil forest. But thank God for farmlands around whereby you can get fruits and we were able to get mangoes and bananas to eat. We were able to get these things, so we fed on fruits, and fruit is good for the body. So make sure you carry enough water for yourself, because trekking causes dehydration. So make sure you carry enough water. I remember one day our water finished and we literally saw a lot that day. So learn to carry enough water. Earth emergency is another thing you cannot avoid. It's a big challenge. No matter how fit you have for the field work, even before going, you might still experience earth emergency. So it is important for you to prepare ahead. Ensure that there is a first aid box. Ensure you are physically fit for the journey. They know they give award for best in trekking, so you must be fit. There are cases whereby some of us feel sick. Even me, I remember breaking down, but thank God for pain reliefs. Another thing, this one I made mention of it, but I have to use it in PG. You feel lost. There's no English for that. You feel lost. You can lost inside the bush. I remember when we were walking one day, I learned that was why I said earlier that we should not walk alone. That I just helped my fellow people. They were calling me that just be coming, follow this route. And I kept on going. It was my grandfather that saved me. I didn't even grow to meet that man, but Nized saved me that day. I just thought back that, oh girl, you've been going deep into the forest. That's why I lost that deal. So ensure that for those that will be handling field works in mountainous terrain, ensure that there's caution tapes which can lead people in the right direction. There was caution tape, but there's people that have problem with their eyes. Anyways, learn to work with your teammates, which is very important. Another thing is time constraints. The field work was often shorter because we needed to get out before it gets dark, because you'll not be able to see, like I said, people that have high problem like me. So you might have gone for any mountainous field work in mountainous terrain, and you might also have other challenges. You can drop them in the comment section, and if you'll be going for any research, there's so much to learn from this particular video. I hope you've learned a lot. My name is Oluwashindara, and if you're just coming across my video, please kindly like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.